this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good for a gain of 5. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5. Neighbors with a catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Locked down. And that's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From midfield on 2nd down. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Great defensive effort to reject that one. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. A gain of only a yard.
Throwing now from the gun. He fires one deep down the middle. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Patrick going to motion over left. Throwing right away here, Goff. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Don't try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber of defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's able to work this down to the 41. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here we go, set.
A handoff to Tracy. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
They give up the gut to Singletary. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Let's go now.
It's Tracy on the carry. Space to the left. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Going to the ground again on first. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
This is Tracy. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it 8 yards, and it's 3rd and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Go!
Singletary. And he gets in, touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Devin Singletary with the touchdown. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Gano ready to send this away. Khalif Raymond to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
One out.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Working quickly here. Off play action, Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Lions the first. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Lions looking at 1st and 10.
Value 3, value 3. Cut.
Montgomery now up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. First down, and they go right back to him. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Running on second with Montgomery. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. They go play action with Goff. Caught near the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And in for the Detroit touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. Fox now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Come on, set.
To throw, here's Locke. Let's see his running back, Devin Singletary. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Set.
Locke. Getting out to his left. And this won't be Cox. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting to completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
2nd and 10 now. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Gonzalez is good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Gano ready to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. He puts some juice on a deep throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Giants will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here we go.
Throwing is Locke. This is complete to Neighbors. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here's Locke. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Here we go. Sack.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pass cut by Tracy. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's Raymond on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Patrick going to motion over left. 1st down throw from Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Caught by his back. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tyler Nubin with the tackle. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Second and 6 coming up here.
We go. Turbo set.
From the 43. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's third down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they bring him down around the 34. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
We go tonight.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Connects with Montgomery. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing again, it's Goff. Dumps it off to his running back.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Lions the first. From the red zone now. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Lions down by a touchdown. First and goal, they've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
We go tonight. Ric Flair. Hey,
They'll run here, it's Montgomery. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw it. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in, and now an extra point would give him the lead and maybe the win. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. He'll look to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So everything comes down to this from Graham Gano. Needs a good amount here, too, 51 yards away. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. Needs a good amount here, too, 51 yards away. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! And he hits one more time to win them this game. So here at MetLife,